Hi guys, today we're going to react to a live performance of Am I the One by Beth Hart. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request by Dan W60. Thank you again, Dan, for yet another request. We are excited. This is the first time listening for me.
I've heard some of her stuff before. I couldn't actually fully remember if I know this particular song. I know it's actually one of her biggest songs. I just don't remember it that well. It's been a while. But yeah, thanks, Dan, for, I guess, reintroducing Beth Hart for me. And yeah, we appreciate the support as always.
Hi. How you doing? I want to come closer. Yeah. Like, this is one of the few places like where it's okay to be totally insane. It's okay, right? Because it's just entertainment, you know? It's not like a big deal, you know? I want to sing some blues, man. Do you think it'd be okay if we just kind of all sat down? Aren't your feet tired? You know? Give your feet a rest. Just relax. Smoke a joint. Do whatever you do. Yeah, man. I really like Holland a lot, man. You guys are bitching. Oh, it's so much nicer. This way we get to just relax. Kick our feet up, be together, you know? Hey, you guys, I want to tell you sincerely, man, thank you so much for being here tonight for us. I really appreciate it. Fucking so appreciate it. God bless you. Yeah. Go ahead, boys. Bring it on down now.
I don't know Beth Hart. I've never seen her sing before right now. And you know, when we say about songs, it's almost hypnotizing. You know, when we say that, this is not almost hypnotizing. This is hypnotizing. I don't even know where to start here. She's, first of all, she looks like a person that would be extremely cool to hang out with. As it begins, the first thing that popped into my head, because it looks so organic and raw, it's probably a singled out performance. You'll never hear it in the same way any other place. Yeah. That kind of makes it rare. The connection with the audience even amplifies the experience. I almost didn't pause. I forgot to pause because it's so engaging, and I'm loving every second. I love her voice. Her voice reminds me of Aretha Franklin, the texture of it. I love the way she carries it. I haven't said it out loud because we don't listen to too many blues songs. I love blues. I'm loving this. I'm loving her voice. I'm loving her performance.
I used to listen to a lot of blues back in the day, and somewhere along the line, I think I just not stopped completely, but I don't listen to it as often as I used to, and it's a shame. And this kind of brings it back. When she started singing here, even though she hasn't even really started singing, you know, she's kind of scatting and sort of just kind of playing around with it, and that's when you paused. But I was already getting goosebumps, you know. I felt like I was getting goosebumps throughout my whole body, just kind of hearing that texture, you know, that voice, which is like she looks like a rock chick, but she sounds like Erykah Badu, you know. It's like she has that sort of, the way she plays with the words and the sounds, and it's just very sensual as well, you know. And you know, she plays on that. I recognize her going, yeah, I know Beth Hart, I've heard it before. And then she started singing, and I'm like, this is Beth Hart. This is not the Beth Hart I remember. So I obviously don't know her well enough. And I'm kind of happy that I don't, you know, because this is like very new.
Yeah, and her chill demeanor and connection with the audience, it kind of reminds me of the way Janis Joplin used to behave. Different styles altogether, but yeah.
She looks a little bit like a Janis Joplin, or
Yeah.
you know, I would say even, you know, like Alanis Morissette used to
Yeah.
look and even talk in a
Yeah.
way. I guess that was kind of that time as well. But wow, the voice just like blew me away.
I rarely think this about performers. We always look at them from the side as fans, but she really seems like a person that would be cool to hang out with in any scenario.
There's a genuine thing there, or
Yeah.
something that feels genuine. Like she comes down to the crowd and she gets them involved. And I love musicians, bands, artists, whoever, who do that. And, you know, she's thanking them for being there. And I feel like it's genuine, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like she's not just trying to kind of play that role. I think she's actually thankful.
Yeah, she's completely in that moment. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And when she was singing there and she was like forehead to forehead with this girl in the audience, and I'm like, wow, this is really cool.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Bring it on down now. I sing these words time and time again to express my life of being your lover and your friend. And as the clouds climb high above, they gon' shed their tear, baby. I'm gonna embrace you, baby, with love from all your fear. But am I the one? Am I the one that you love? Am I the one? Am I the one that you think? Am I the one? Just say come on, hit that shit! A passion in your careers, yeah, it gon' flow through your fingertip, motherfucker. And I pray for the day I hear those precious words pass through your lips, and wishing upon a star from up above, that soon you look at me, baby, and say I'm the one that you love. Am I the one? Am I the one that you love? Am I the one? Am I the one that you think I love? Don't you make me feel crazy if I break down and cry. Just tell me you love me, baby. If it is a lie, am I the one?
It's been a long time since I've listened to a blues song and seen actually something like this. The first thing that popped into mind is that Dan seemed to know us. Hit it on the mark every time he requests a song. This hits different, this song. And the subject matter, it took me back to a lot of examples that connect to it. It's about a tale as old as time when a woman lets her guard down and gives herself completely to a romantic partner. And in the midst of all that roller coaster of emotions, she doesn't know if it's real or not. She doesn't know if she lives in her lover's heart. She doesn't know if it's reciprocated. It's something that can contain the essence of her happiness or the source of all of her pain. It's an amazing way to convey this kind of concern or pain through a blues song. It's something that didn't even happen yet. The broken heart didn't necessarily have to happen for this song to be able to convey that terrifying uncertainty in a romantic relationship.
Which means the heart is already somewhat broken.
Yeah, because of that uncertainty. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with what you said about Dan and you know, the requests he sends in every time. It's just like, wow. And it's such a vast range of genres as well. And it's all genres that we've, you know, been into at one time or another, and that we love. And the funny thing was, when she hit the chorus, I realized I do know this song. I just never remembered it being so soulful. I haven't heard it in a long, long time. And I remembered it as being more of something in the vein of like a Melissa Etheridge, you know, where it's kind of like a rock and a little bit country and a little bit folk. But I didn't remember it being this soulful. And it's just like, wow, it's like a completely different song to how I remembered it. And watching her perform this live and the way she is toying and flirting with the audience, it's just beautiful to see. Like the whole time I'm thinking, wow, it would have been so amazing to be at this performance, you know, to be there and say, I was there when Beth Hart, you know, did it this way.
Yeah, visceral experience. Yeah, indeed.
Amazing. When she gets to that more gravelly kind of scream, it's just like, wow, what power she has behind it. And again, it goosebumped me again.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps all over.
Yeah, it did me. Yeah. Looking at it from the side, experiencing what comes out of her, both the energy levels and her performance, it feels like the song picks at the scabs of whatever unrequited love or failed relationship you've had. You can't help but sympathize, because if you're human, then you've likely been in that position of uncertainty in a romantic relationship once you put your guard down.
Yeah. It's a vulnerable spot to be in, no question. And it's just so intense, the way she delivers it. I love those kinds of voices.
Yeah, as do I. That chorus, that chorus element in the voice, that it carries with it the pain that is in her. You can't.
It goes back to all like different kinds of singers, you know, like Janis Joplin and Billie Holiday even, you know, and Bessie Smith and all, you know, like you said, Aretha Franklin, you know, from that kind of generation where all that pain is out there, you know, even like a Tina Turner. It's just, wow.
Yeah, it gets under your skin very quickly.
Come on over here, baby. Come on now and sit right down next to mama. I'll make you feel good. I'll make you feel all right. Hey, play!
when we first addressed it, we portrayed it as sadness that comes from the uncertainty of what could potentially be unrequited love, but it's not sadness. It's not just sadness. It's also a reckoning. She demands to know where she stands in her lover's world. There's something beautiful about it. There's a line there that says, "So sad that I ask you, afraid it's a mistake." She's up to a point where she needs to ask her lover if she's the one, because there's so much uncertainty because her lover seems to be not reciprocating the same energy that she's giving into the relationship, where she puts herself out there in the most vulnerable position that she can be.
Yeah, it's definitely like a for better or worse. You know,
Yeah.
she's asking and she knows that the answer can go one of two ways,
Yeah.
and it's a make or break. It's like she's reached sort of the end of her rope, I guess. But there's also a sense of despair because this whole thing comes from insecurity. And if a person is secure enough, then they either know or they move on. They don't need to ask. If the person you're with does not show you, then it's enough a reason to understand that the answer is probably not the one she wants to hear. And it's interesting because this song has all this kind of a sadness to it, as you said, and also something uplifting because she's taking charge now, finally.
Yeah.
But the way she's performing it, it's sexy as fuck. You know, I was thinking at one point watching it, I'm thinking it's like she's making love to the audience, but it's not quite making love to the audience. It's like a big makeout session. She's so into it. I think in the same way that the character, which I'm sure is her, I'm sure she wrote this from a personal place, is also so all in into the relationship, the same way she is in the song. She's like letting it all out, screaming where she needs to, calming down where she has to, like she's seductive, and then she's almost like demanding an answer. And it's just amazing. And again, I don't know how many times already throughout this song, I got goosebumps.
At one point she says, "I just want to make you feel good." It's like she's saying, I just want to be a part of your world, and I want you to be a part of mine. And the fact that she needs to ask it, she's taking into account that she might be wrong, and this person is a part of her world. This person is feeling the same. She needs to ask out of fear that she might be missing out on something that can be real. There's something innocent and genuine with her putting her cards on the table and asking it, am I the one? Tell me where this is going so that I know what I'm going to do from here on in. And what you said about it comes from a place of insecurity. Yes. Yeah, it does come from a place of insecurity because it gives the hint that she's not whole unless she's with the person that she loves.
Yeah, look, it comes from, at some point, from a place of weakness. She says, "And I pray for the day that I hear those precious words pass through your lips, wishing upon a star from up above that soon you look at me, baby, and say, I'm the one that you love." So it comes from like a place of weakness, and by the end I think it becomes a place of strength, basically saying, is this it for you or is it not? Because if it's not, I'm out the door. And demanding that her partner, you know, would show her love and respect. That's really you know, what this whole song is about. And another place where it shows weakness that is pretty heartbreaking is when she says, "Don't you make me feel crazy if I break down and cry. Just tell me that you love me, baby, even if it's a lie." So it's she wants that comfort from him, whether or not he feels it at one point. But towards the end, it feels like she wants the truth.
So she's maturing into it. She, as the song progresses, she's maturing, and that poor experience is actually making her stronger. It's making her realize that first and foremost, she needs to be her own person before making her happiness depend on somebody else.
Yeah, and it's like a facing your fears kind of thing, because she's afraid of this answer because it might be not what she wants to hear.
Yeah.
But she's facing it finally, you know, head on and saying, "Just tell me." It's a little bit heartbreaking and it's a little bit uplifting at the same time.
I just want to make it feel alright. Hey, I just want to need you. Yeah. Oh, no. And thank you, baby. beautiful girl. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. God bless ya. I had a great time, man. Thank you.
That was awesome. I think, you know, us going through the lyrics is pretty much what the song is about, but what a performance. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, goosebumps all over. Thanks again, Dan. Fantastic song. It was worth, you know, being, you know, almost 12 minutes long. So, Thanks for that. Amazing stuff.
Thank you, Dan. Enjoyed reacting to it tremendously. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time. I keep forgetting the beautiful collide between the traditional element and the rock element. The instruments are traditional, the sound is traditional, the rhythm is rock.
It's a beautiful mixture of things. I don't think I hear it anymore. I don't hear one thing. I just hear, you know, this is their style. This is what they do. Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate you more than you know. Without you, there would be no show. So please come back again. We'll be here in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. See you soon.
Bye, guys.